You're watching Amador County's local television station, TSPN. I'm host Cam Merzlak. We're here in Jackson on Main Street, the 5th annual Mother Lode Cruise Car Show. This year they've added the wine, dine, and shine to the event. We've got a number of art vendors. We've got wineries in the stores. I tell you what, when it comes to hot rods, art, and wine, there's nothing more I like than those three things. So come have a good time with me and Tommy Fox on camera right here on TSPN. We're going to start at one of the art vendors. We found a local award-winning photographer, Ellie Caputo. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Great.
Yeah, I've seen a number of these pictures. Ellie's well known for a number of different styles of art, from photography. It looks like you've got some tables here.
Yes, I made those tables last year and decoupaged the photograph onto them. First I added a painting. I actually painted them all by hand in Photoshop. It's not a filter, it's actually, I did it all. Okay. And then made all the little streaks and everything, and then I decoupaged them onto the table and created a nice, it's called a,
well, it's a nice touch, I can tell you
yes.
that. When we move over to this photo here from Mono Lake, this is a photo that I take to heart myself. I was actually there when you shot it.
Yes, we had a great day.
We both entered a contest with, was it?
It was well, we entered the one with the standing next to each other at Yosemite. We both entered those the snow shots from Yosemite.
Snow shots. And you also entered this shot from Mono Lake, which was in the contest. What was the contest?
Outdoor Photographer magazine. It won the grand prize in 2009.
So that was the top photo of the year for Outdoor Photographer, and that was just amazing. I see down here a Days of 49 wagon train. Tell me about that.
Yeah, that's the Days of 49 wagon train that we had last year. They're having a second one this year. So that's the first annual, and that's a seven frames of a photo. So 7 photos stitched together, and that's overlooking the Plymouth overlook, our outlook over on the turnout there in Plymouth.
Sure, headed towards headed south on 49.
Yes.
Great.
And there's actually these books are created, like this is a book of the Highway 49 whole event from last year. So this is a book of lots of different photos.
Switch back to that one from the campfire there at Oneto Ranch.
This is Eddie Oneto at the Oneto Ranch, where we all stayed that night. I think that was the second night. So this is a book of just filled with the Highway 49 wagon train Preston book, and that's just of Amador County.
Great. Ellie, if somebody wanted to take a look more at your work online, where do they look at you?
They'd go to studio18galleries.com.
Okay. And we appreciate your work. Thanks for coming down to the Jackson Car Show.
Thanks for coming here.
Great.
Yeah,
Good to see
it's
you.
a great car show, the best we've had.
Looking at Tom Pulaski's 1966 Chevy Nova. This is they call these the shoebox Novas. From 62 to 67 were this kind of smaller boxed off style. This is looks like a cobalt blue paint, supercharged ZZ 430. So we're talking 500-600 horsepower. Billet wheels. Looks like he's got rack and pinion steering. A lot of stuff going on here. Clean car. Tom Pulaski, Jackson, California. About a couple lovebirds at a car show. What else do you expect? We've got Anthony here.
Howdy.
And his girlfriend Brittany.
Hi.
Brittany, waitress at Melon Bay's Diner. Anthony,
delivery truck driver.
local hoodlum. You were just telling us you were down here and a bunch of people gathered around. What was it for?
For Wayne's Camaro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He fired up?
Oh, dude, you got no idea, bro. Hey, you missed it. Old man was actually dragging his wife running down the street, trying to figure out what car was fired up.
Honey, we gotta go see it. Whatever it is.
We gotta figure it out, man.
Wayne's in town for the weekend. We have some B-roll from last night that we'll add into this show of 1,000 horsepower in action.
You gotta give me a ride in that later.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we can make that happen.
Oh, dude, that's a bad car. It was funny because the guy in the Mach 1 was saying he could race anybody on this strip, and I was like, hey, go talk to that guy in that Camaro.
Speaking of cars, you got a Mustang?
Yeah, I got a 65 with a 170 in it with a 4-speed sitting behind it.
Okay. Kind of working on that?
Oh, dude, it's a project, one paycheck at a time.
Right. What you got plans for it in the future?
Yeah, I want to put a 289 in it, and put a top loader 5-speed, and convert the front end to disc, and that'll be about as far as I go with the modifications. One
thing I'm happy to see is younger guys, he's 18, still keeping in the car thing and wanting to, continue on with hot rods. If it wasn't for young guys like you, that would kind of just fall off.
Yes, it would.
Anthony, if you remember TSPN, him and my son Michael as little kids putting on a fishing derby. 4 kids. You guys were 9 years old, maybe?
Yep, 9 to 11, pretty much.
9 to 11, yeah, they did it for a few years, and what a great thing. And here he is now as an adult with a girlfriend and a Mustang. Kids growing up here, right here in Amador County. Thanks, Anthony.
No problem, man.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Found the owner of a 1969 Chevelle. Your name is?
Dave.
And your other half?
Tony.
Tony. Good morning. Welcome to Jackson Car Show. You're from Burlingame.
Correct.
How'd you hear about the Jackson Car Cruise?
Through our car club,
Okay. Which club is that?
Golden Gate Street Machines Unlimited.
Okay. How many of you guys came up this week?
There's actually about 10 of us up here.
Oh, that's great. Are you staying in town?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Best Western.
There you go. Staying tonight?
Yep.
Okay. Any dinner plans?
Where are we going
Probably
tonight?
go to Mel's.
Mel's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popular location. We were there last night, right across the street.
Yeah.
Plenty of parking, good food, friendly people. Tell us, under the hood, it definitely doesn't look like a 1969 engine.
No, it's a 2006 GTO motor.
Oh, wow. So is there a reason that you went with the GTO?
Well, it's just gas mileage, horsepower, drivability.
Right.
It's the way to go nowadays. I've got 3 cars with LS motors.
Right. And that is the newer style of the small block?
Yeah. Yeah.
As far as the paint, we've got, looks like red with black rally stripes.
Yep.
Okay. Did you do the work yourself?
Most of it.
Tell us what kind of seats are on the inside.
Those seats are actually out of an SSR pickup. 12-way power heated seats.
So you kind of take the custom classic look from 1969, then you upgrade it to be comfortable to drive all around.
Oh yeah, that's the way to go, man. Drivability is incredible. The car gets 24 miles a gallon. It's making 460 horsepower. We're putting 360 horsepower to the rear wheels.
I noticed there was a little less tread on the rear tires. I kind of figured that out.
They tend to smoke when you get on it.
Dave and Tony from Burlingame, thanks for coming to visit.
All right, thank you.
We found one of all ones here in Jackson. Andy Brizio, good morning.
Good morning to you.
When you think back in hot rods, especially custom T-shirts, I totally can relate to that. It was the thing to have one of those shirts.
Right on.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about the shirt process.
What do you want to know about it?
Well, you printed a number of shirts, correct? Custom shirts for all of the top guys.
All car stuff and drag racing and you name it, we did them.
Right.
We even did some Disney stuff years ago.
Yeah. If you ever saw NHRA, I saw a lot of the stuff for the guys there.
Yeah, we did them for all the drag races.
Right. The Folsom Flash, Bob Bunker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that one?
Yeah.
Okay. You were in the Bay Area originally.
Right. I had lived in South City, went to Concord, and I moved up here, and I'm in love up here.
Yeah, and it is a great place to live.
It's the best place in the world to live.
Recently they had a birthday party, and it was a car show at Sutter Hill at the Italian Picnic Grounds.
My 80th birthday party.
And
we left and went to Indy, and we had parties all the way to Indianapolis.
Oh wow, what a great story! And so many friends of yours. Were you a custom builder in the Bay Area?
No, I did T-buckets, and then my kid took over and started doing 32s and everything else. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just, as I called it, a legacy like no other. Honored to talk to you this morning, and
thank you very much for asking.
And thanks for bringing your operation and yourself and your family to Amador County.
Love it here.
Thank you. Andy Brizio.
Hi.
We found the John Mataras from Sutter Creek. Good morning.
Good morning, Cam.
You're always here with the car. In fact, tell us what kind of car you have.
This is a 34 Ford Roadster, Pro Street. It has a 540 cubic inch big block Chevrolet in it, electronically fuel injected. It has a Deeden Bear 2-speed transmission in it, Alston Fab 9 rear end. It's race ready, and it's also 100% street legal. Horn, lights, everything you need to drive it on the street.
Something that usually people ask about a car is gas mileage. This car doesn't particularly have a gas mileage. Tell us why.
Well, it gets 11 miles to the gallon to 12, but this car is unique. It'll also run on 85 with the flick of the switch on the dash here. Right. This car runs on ethanol.
Right. So what kind of ethanol mileage do you get, I guess would have been my question.
Well, on ethanol it probably gets about 9 because it uses more fuel on ethanol. But ethanol is 105 octane, and it's 50 cents a gallon cheaper than regular gas. I love it.
Yeah, and this is such a great car.
It smells good. It smells good burning.
It smells like a sweet kind of corn almost, right?
Yeah, it smells like popcorn.
So we're talking about this. You had a mutual friend of ours, did some engine work on this.
Oh yeah, Theo Deck, Wizard. Yeah, Theo Deck, Wizard Racing. Yeah, he built a chassis on this car.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And he's out of Woodland, California, and he's well known for what he does.
Well known for what he does. Yeah, absolutely.
I have to tell you, I've been for a ride in the 34 Ford Roadster. We went for a little pass up to the casino
Went to the casino one morning for breakfast, right.
We got there in a hurry.
Yeah. Didn't break too many speed limits.
0 to 65 as fast as you can get there.
Yeah. It was fun.
Big involved in Sutter Creek. You're always hear you on the radio talking about what's going on.
Not so much on the radio anymore. They kind of kiboshed on that. But I go to all the city council meetings. Yeah.
Right. You know what's going on.
I don't want them to change the name. I don't want to wake up some morning and find it called Sutter something else. So I go and make sure they keep the name the same.
John, always a good guy to have in the community. Great car. Thanks for coming down and participating.
Thank you very much, Cam. A lot of fun here.
Found Jimmy Wilson. Jimmy, you're one of the judges today?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you big car guy yourself.
Yes.
When did your love for cars start?
Oh, I guess I was probably about 15. Looking to get a car as soon as I turned 16 and wanted a hot rod.
Yeah. And from then, it just escalated from there?
Just escalated from there.
You're wearing a Cheetah 4 shirt. Tell me what that is.
That's I'm a part owner in a front engine dragster, nostalgia dragster.
Okay.
And it runs on nitromethane, and it's got a modern version of a 426 Hemi in it. Okay. Goes about 250 miles an hour in 5 seconds.
In 1,300 feet.
In 1,320 feet, yeah.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know that I could put myself. I can see why you like to own and tune and participate. Why you like to own and tune and participate, but driving probably wouldn't.
Something's got to be wrong with you to get behind the wheel. Yeah.
See any special cars here today?
Oh, a lot of them. I mean, there's so many to pick from, and they got the judging broke down pretty cool, where you don't have to judge everything. I have 30 modified, 60 modified, wheels, and best of show.
Right.
And so every judge has different categories, which is way, a lot nicer.
Sure.
Easier to do.
How many cars are we looking at today?
I don't know. I think there's over 100.
Okay. They've added wine tasting and art exhibits. Kind of, I would imagine some of the wives come to town from out of town with their guys in their cars, and they're not really much for them to do. But if they want to drink some wine and look at some art, that'll help too.
Yeah, and along that theme, I saw that there's a couple of bars open too as well.
Right. We might, Tommy. I don't know about you, but the main event is probably doing Bloody Marys.
You could do an interview in there too as well.
Yeah, so we might just have to.
Yes.
Thanks, Jimmy.
You bet.
We've got Chris with the Esquires right here from the JBCA office. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
You here to play a little music for us today?
We're going to do some blues for the beautiful car show with all these nice rides. We're going to set the mood with some authentic rhythm and blues tunes.
The Esquires, ladies and gentlemen. The Esquires, ladies and gentlemen, right here on TSPN. Found Gail Fairbrother, also known as the Prom Queen.
Yeah!
Here at the JBCA booth, selling wine glasses.
We are selling wine glasses, we're selling T-shirts, we're selling raffle tickets, and we're selling barbecue for the Candy Wine barbecue tickets.
All right, so you got
barbecue.
That's happening tonight. They had to reschedule it
tonight. Yeah,
from Thursday. Raffle tickets, stuff going on.
Raffle, lots of raffle prizes. Come and get your raffle prizes, everybody.
Gail Fairbrother, always involved in the community.
Ah, thanks. I just love this. It's so much fun.
Always a helping hand, and thanks for being here.
Oh, you're so great. Thanks.
We found the exceptionally well-known face painter, Leslie Vasquez.
Hi, how you doing?
Good to see you. I will never forget the living statue, one of my favorites of all time.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us about it.
Oh, I was the living statue. I turned myself into stone, and I fully body painted myself, and I put on a costume where the water came out my fingertips, and I danced and moved to music. I was the river, so I became the Mokelumne River, and I told the story of the river through dance.
Right. Did you do your own face painting?
I did. I just did it a few minutes ago.
Okay. We're here to participate. We're here to look at cars, drink wine, and have fun. I'm at the face painting booth. We're going to let Leslie give me a little decoration.
Yeah, I also have artwork behind me that I did. I did all this artwork here. This is other artwork on the table from some other artists.
Okay, perfect. Oh, look at that, Mike. I'm just a fighter.
Don't bite me.
My phone number, FIFO. FIFO. Leslie, let's give out your phone number if anybody's interested in face painting or any of the stuff that you do.
All right, it's a 775 area code, 303-5844.
Real quick, I think we found, are you Batman?
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a second? What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah. Do you like Batman? Batman's a tough guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hey, have fun today, bud.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you. We're here with Wayne Graham from Reno, Nevada, that is.
Yes.
Down in the 1968 Camaro. Good morning.
Good morning, Cam.
Always a pleasure to have the car. The car was here last year, made the poster on some of the main trophies. We're glad to have it.
Yeah, I'm very appreciative of that. I'm honored that you guys selected my car for that.
You brought the car to town, kind of stirred up the town a little bit last year and last night as well.
Yep, yep.
We've got some B-roll footage we'll show you from last night. Tell us what we have here, Wayne.
It's a blown 468 big block Chevy, profiler heads, full roller, JE pistons, Eagle rotating assembly. Just bad mamma jamma.
Yeah, some cars are show, some cars are go. This is show and go.
Absolutely. Yeah. It runs low nines on 91 octane pump gas.
Yeah.
So yeah, wheelies, 60 foot 130. I mean, it gets down the track real nice.
Why don't you fire it off? Let's see what it sounds like.
All right.
Like that.
I like that.
I'm Don Ritchie, one of our judges year after year. Good morning.
Morning.
Been checking out the cars?
Yeah, I've been walking around. Looks like some nice stuff here this year.
Yeah. You guys must put a lot of money into these cars.
Oh, man. Yeah, I like this Camaro here, too. That's
right.
Nice.
You ever been for a ride in that car?
I did. I took a ride up the grade last year, and I still remember it perfectly. It was an awesome ride.
Yeah, it just rattles you. I mean, I've never explained a car as being violent, but I believe that's considered a violent ride.
It gets my heart going just thinking about it.
Exactly. He's made some upgrades to it. He put on 1150 Dominators on top in place of the 800 CFM 4-barrels, and it's nasty.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So out here cruising around, good weather.
Yeah, perfect day.
Yeah, perfect day.
Loving it.
Don Ritchie's a well-known painter, house painter. For how many years you been doing that?
Like 32.
32, right here, based out of Pioneer, California.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Need to call Bass. I call you Bass. In the old school, we rode dirt bikes, and if you were around in the early '80s, Bass was your name.
Yeah.
Don Ritchie is his actual name. And let's give out your phone number if somebody's interested in a nice paint job on their house.
All right, 295-4477.
Don Ritchie. Thanks for talking with us.
All right, Kim's my longtime buddy.
Oh, yeah. We found Brent Lewis, a longtime friend of mine, business partner, all sorts of things going on. Brent's the CEO of a company called Real Serious Productions. Tell us about that.
We're going to be doing some things for Amador County. We're bringing a company in. We're going to do reality TV, and I've got a feature film. And so we're going to be building a production studio here in Jackson.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun project. You've been working on this for a while. You're also the inventor of a animated cartoon and toy.
Yeah, gun bugs. It's bugs. The shells pop open and guns and missiles and stuff pop out. That's one of my animated series for Real Serious Productions.
Okay. A couple of other reality TV things. Inventor of a phone app. We've got, you're looking at one of the most up-and-coming entrepreneurs in California right now, Brent Lewis from Malibu, California.
Yep. I decided, I grew up here and went to Plymouth Elementary, Ione Junior High, and Amador High School. So I went down to Malibu, made my friends with the celebrities down there, and decided I'd bring it back to Amador County. So be aware there's going to be some production trucks and film crews and stuff coming up to the area.
A lot of well-known actors, a lot of things going on. You also have a clothing company. Tell me about that.
My clothing company actually started out as a joke, and it's called Daddy Issues Clothing Company. And if you see the black and pink beetle around,
right, it's parked up there in front of the old
that's
courthouse.
That's my hobby. So anyway, we have fun with that.
Right, yeah, and it's an ongoing thing. It's a lot of fun. New shipment of summer clothes. We could call them
summer clothes. Yeah,
summer clothes slash bathing suits, bikini, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
A lot of stuff going on.
We're ready for the river.
Yeah, we are. In fact. Look up Brent Lewis on Facebook. He's a friend of mine. You can find him on there. A lot of stuff going on. Real Serious Productions. Once again, people are going to find out all about that and what's going on here in the next couple months.
Absolutely.
Great. Brent Lewis, always a good time to see you.
Thanks, man.
Nice job on the Wayne Graham Camaro.
Thank you very much.
Brent is the builder of Wayne's car. Did the paint work. Did a number of that. We talked earlier. We've got some B-roll footage we're going to show. The car's got 1,000 horsepower and lit the streets up of Jackson last night.
Yep. The cops let us know.
It might happen tonight.
Right.
Take it easy, Brent.
Thanks.
Melvin Mello from Mountain View. Good morning.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good. You've got a 66 Ford Falcon here.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's been changed over from a 289 to a 302.
Okay.
Originally, it was a automatic C4, and it's been changed over to a 4-speed.
Okay.
And
a little more horsepower.
Pardon?
A little more horsepower.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
But the old engine kind of got tired, you know.
You're up here from Mountain View. How'd you hear about the show?
Well, I was down here at Plymouth last year for a show.
Okay.
And Gary Rossio, that's in the club that puts this on, I've known him since 1969.
Oh,
so
wow.
Through that, I got to know that the show is being held today.
Yeah, Gary's a friend of mine. This is a nice, clean car. Is it it's not the original paint, right?
No. It used to be a red color.
Okay. And any reason you went with black?
Just a change.
Yeah. It's really a nice color. Is it tough to keep clean?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
You can drive it just a mile and it's dusty.
Right.
You know.
Just wants to collect everything. Well, we're speaking with Melvin Mello from Mountain View and his Ford Falcon. Now, Ranchero, is that a style of Falcon?
Yes. Well, Rancheros came in to be in 1957, and then from 60 to 66 they were designated Falcon, and then they still kept the Ranchero name from 67 on into the 70s.
Gotcha.
So,
great, Melvin. Thanks for talking with us. Enjoy your day in Jackson.
Thank you very much.
There's always a good story to be told at a car show. We found Jerry Martinez from Reading. Good morning.
Hi. Morning.
There was a little bird came up, a little chirp in my ear, and said there might be a story about
what kind of bird that was too.
That bird might be flying with you, huh?
Yeah, not so much.
Not so much. Hey, so Jerry, interesting story behind this car. Let it rip.
Well, the story behind this car is this car belonged to a real close friend of my son, and it was his baby, and he was going to build it, and he built a motor and transmission, made some hot rod stuff out of it, took that 383 and made it a 438 and did all that stuff. And while this was all going on and he was getting excited about building this car, his wife got sick, and they needed the money. She had to go through several different treatments, and so I just bought the car from him. And I restored the body. It was a pretty ugly car when I got it. It was rusty and pretty much a mess. And I am going to attempt to sell it and raise a few bucks for them so they can go do some stuff while she's still with us.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good story. I always like to hear them at the car show. Tell us a little bit about the. Is there a special name to this orange?
That orange is called Crush. It's a 2012 or so Chrysler color, and it's I saw it on a late model Challenger, and saw the black trim on it and all, and decided to kind of emulate that look, and hence the wheels and the black moldings and the black grille and so forth.
Yeah, nice touch. Jerry, great story.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for talking to us.
Very
Wish there were more guys like you out there.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
We've got Joseph Augusto here with the 69 Camaro. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. This is very clean. We'll start with that.
Thank you.
How long have you been working on this?
Well, I bought the car in 1977. It was my first car out of high school.
Really?
And yeah, it is. And yeah, I drove in this morning from Elk Grove. Finished the car about 4 years ago.
Have you done a number of builds on it, or was it one solid time?
One solid time.
Okay. When did you complete it?
Completed in where are we at? 2011. The car got finished.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, two builders, Gearhead Garage and Roseville Rod and Custom.
Oh wow.
I want to make sure Roseville Rod and Custom gets some props.
Yeah, and there are a couple of well-known names. Looking under the hood, looks like a big block Chevy.
It's a LS3 stroke 427.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep, with 14 pounds of boost.
Okay. A lot of looks like a serpentine belt, so it's got all the newer stuff.
Yep, all the new stuff.
What kind of transmission do you have?
Got a Tremec 5-speed with Liberty gear upgrades and carbon fiber blocking rings. Got a Mark Williams NASCAR driveline. It's throwing down 710 horse at the wheels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us about the suspension and the brakes up front.
Yep, suspension, you got Willwood all the way around with the big 15-inch rotors, 6-piston front, 4-piston rear.
What we've got is a car from 1969 that probably rides like a brand new car.
Rides just like a brand new car. Yeah.
You ever taken it to the racetrack or anything?
Have not. Yeah, don't plan on taking it to the racetrack. Got too much money in the paint job.
Right. Yeah. Not worth that. Can I ask you how much money you have in the car?
Yeah, about 150 grand.
Wow. You can tell it, and when you look and you know about cars, you can see that nothing was shorted.
Yep. All the exhaust is hand built, polished.
Wow.
A lot of one-off stuff on the car.
Yeah. Awesome. Joseph, thanks for driving it. I'd like to hear a car that's driven from out of town and driven to town, too.
Yeah. Pleasure to be here.
Great. Joseph, thanks for talking with us. Keith Field from Pollock Pines. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good, good. You got a 1958 Chevy.
Uh-huh.
Tell us what's under the hood.
327, bored out, high-rise manifold.
In between the carburetor and the manifold, I see a little plate. Tell me about that.
It's another spacer plate.
And then I see a plate on top of that, and what would that be? The gold plate under the carburetor.
That's a little bit of nitrous.
And let me tell you.
It's a little taste.
Right. Nitrous oxide is not a laughing matter, folks.
No.
But when you hit the button, how much horsepower increase does it give you?
It's about 100.
Yeah, 100 horsepower. Good little kick in the pants.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
even when you're at full throttle, then it's like another throttle.
When I get a bigger motor, I'll put more in it, but
yeah,
I didn't want to stress it.
Kind of addicting, whether you're using it in your truck or recreationally. A lot of fun both ways. I've done both, by the way. Yellow paint. What kind of yellow is this?
It's a 65 Corvette yellow.
Okay.
And there's two different kinds. One's got like a green tint, and the other one has like an orange tint.
Okay.
Can't really tell them apart unless you put them together. But
sure. Did you build the truck yourself?
I did.
Okay.
I didn't paint the yellow, and I didn't do the interior, but everything else I did from the ground up.
How many years did it take you?
99 to about 2 years ago, I think.
Labor of love, then.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Keith, thanks for talking with us. 1958. Of course, you know the 58 because of the dual headlights, correct?
Exactly,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
58 and 59.
Good stuff. Right here in Jackson from Pollock Pines. Thanks, Keith.
Thank you.
Say hi.
We found Kathleen Harmon here in Jackson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Kathleen's with the Amateur Community Foundation.
Right.
That's, are you a sponsor of this event today?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We have brought the ABC license for serving wine and beer in the shops.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
So
you got a little friend here. Tell us who she is.
This is Cassandra. This is my granddaughter.
Oh, look how cute.
Yeah.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. Did you get your face painted?
Nice.
Yeah, look at me. I got it done too. You like that?
That's Spana.
That's a spider.
You know, it's a spider. It looks like a spider, huh?
Yeah,
So
the
cute.
language of a 2-year-old.
Yeah. She lit right up when she saw that I was painted too.
Yes.
You're like, okay, he's in the club with me.
Yeah. No, that's a great event, isn't it?
Yes. The weather's good. I like the addition of the wine and the art. Kind of makes it fun for the family.
Yeah.
You know.
So when the guys are taking a really long time looking at the cars, the girlfriends and wives have something to do.
You're right.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect.
Or vice versa. That can flip.
Right. You're right. You can find me with the cars and the wine boat.
Yes.
Kathleen, always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you. Good seeing you, Cam.
Thanks for coming down.
You bet.
We're here with Gil Gonzalez from Pioneer, California. How you doing, Gil?
Doing wonderful.
Yeah, great. 1959 Mercedes. You don't see many of these around.
Nope. I'm usually one of a kind.
And when did you pick up the car?
It was about 10 years ago.
Okay. You kind of been working on it since?
Ever since, and as I get, you know what.
Right. When the dollar sign with 2 slashes, or the S with $2, 2 slashes.
Yes.
Hey, I can't even talk about it, so it's hard to get. What's under the hood?
It's a 302 Ford. And it came with a little 4-banger, but of course it didn't have any power, so you know us hot rod kind of guys, we always got to have more, so I stuffed the 302 in there.
You just added another 4 to it.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's a Ford 302, two-tone paint. Tell us about that.
It's just one thing that I used to go to a lot of car shows, and I've always seen the different color schemes, and I came up with this one because I think it matched really well.
Yeah, and it's just a fantastic car. 4-speed transmission, right?
Oh, it's automatic.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
And you drive it around town how often?
Oh, not too often. I should do it more, but I don't. It sits in a garage covered up a lot.
Right. And it's is it a full-time convertible, or does it have a top?
It has a top. I don't usually put that on.
Summer day like this, why would you have it on there?
Right. In fact, I haven't even got it painted yet.
Still in the potable water business?
Yep, sure am, and things are picking up. With the drought, I've been a little bit busy, so
really?
For me, the drought is good.
Okay, so maybe if you got a second, you can tell me why that works to your favor.
Well, with the drought, the people's wells are drying up, or they have problems with their wells. And then so I go and fill up their storage tanks when the well goes dry or the pump breaks or they have a water issue. So that's been good for my business.
Gotcha. And where do you get the water from?
I have an agreement with the Amateur Water District.
Okay, perfect. Speaking with Gil Gonzalez from Pioneer, California. 1959 convertible Mercedes. Right on.
Good, thank you.
You live in Amador County. You know Leland, of course. They didn't have to know his last name. I bet most of the people know Leland. Not even sure his last name. Let's tell the viewers your last name.
Rudock.
You don't look like the red-nosed reindeer, but
no, I'm not doing no reindeer, Camel.
Leland, you're one of the most popular guys in Amador County. There's no doubt.
That's right, Cam.
What is it that you have that charms all the women? Is my only question. Everybody wants to know what's your secret.
My 3 nicknames I got: Stud Muggman, Wild Thing, and Chick Magnet.
Chick Magnet. When I first met you, you had a hat that said #1 Stud Muffin. Do you remember that?
That's right.
Back in 91 or 92?
Yep.
Who gave you that hat?
I got it for a Christmas present a long time ago.
Who gave it to you?
I can't remember. A film I did a long time ago.
I'm shocked that you wouldn't remember. You seem to know everything. You actually have nicknames for most of the ladies in town.
Yep, you're right.
And you know them all personally.
Yep.
And how do you... Can we talk to you for 1 second? You're a friend of Leland's. Leland seems to know all the good-looking women. I'm not trying to put you on the spot here, but somehow, how do you know Leland?
Oh, many years ago, since I was a little kid.
Seen this lady walking up and down the street, seen a lot of guys checking her out. I see Leland that knows her and gets a hug. You see what I'm saying? I was just saying how Leland is, he called himself the Chick Magnet. Thanks for participating with us. And what's the secret, Leland?
I don't know what it is, Camel. Just my physique, I guess.
I'm telling you, man. I'm going to start pulling my pants up a little higher is what I'm going to do. I'm thinking that might be
That's good, Cam.
That might be the ticket. Taking pictures out here today?
Yep, sure am.
Seems like you're at every event there is.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, and you work at the Jackson Rancheria?
General store.
General store.
Yep.
Did I prove it to you? The Chick Magnet of Amador County.
That's right, Cam.
Leland Rudock.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Local photographer on the streets, Bill Valley. How you doing?
Fantabulous.
Fantabulous. Bill, well-known photographer, news reporter for the Ledger-Dispatch.
That is correct.
First on the scene.
First usually, yeah.
Many a times. Also a well-known computer expert.
That's true, yes.
You have a virus, or you need an update, or you need what are other things that you do?
Viruses, installation of networks, installation of computers. Businesses. I take care of the city of Jackson and some large businesses here in Amador. So commercial is a big part of my business.
A lot of people, maybe they get a new system, they're not quite sure how it works. You'll come in and tell them what's going on?
A little bit. There's a lot of information out there now how to use the computer, but the fundamentals, we got to get them going on the system. Yep.
Perfect. Bill LaValle out shooting pictures for the car show today, shooting for the Ledger Dispatch?
Beautiful, yes, Ledger Dispatch, and great day, great lineup of cars out here. If you're missing it, too bad.
What do you think about adding the art and the wine?
I kind of like that idea. Yeah, it adds a little extra to this event, and I think you can see with the people here that it's a success.
Things are working out.
Yeah,
great. Good times in Jackson.
Yep.
Jackson's photographer, Bill LaValle. Glasses, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Yeah, my pick flew off in the middle of it, so I lost
one of your fingers there. That's what I saw it come off, but it didn't sound like the sound changed any. It sounded like you did.
Well, that's good.
You did a good job. You're here with Nedra. She's doing.
Yeah, Nedra is.
Come on over, Nedra.
On the game today.
Yeah.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Hey, good to see you back.
Yeah, and you're here selling your harmonica jewelry. Tell us about that.
Harmonica jewelry. Well, they're all playable, wearable jewelry, Horner harmonicas, all done with local beads. I buy a lot of stuff locally from our bead shop right here in town and the Indian store, and so I put them together, and they're playable and wearable and affordable. So I start out at a real low price range, go up depending on what's in them.
Your love for the harmonica, let's talk about that.
I love the harmonica. I really do. I can't imagine living without it. So I play a lot. Me and Julio play a lot. I play by myself a lot and do a lot of studying and playing and writing music and just enjoying it.
You're just kind of like a full circle artist, if you will.
Pretty much. I don't think I'm in control. I think that artist is in control. I don't have a choice. So
I was looking one time on a list of the 100 greatest harmonica players of all time, and you were on the list.
Well, I was voted as one. I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
I think when you're voted as one, that's...
Oh, that makes you one?
Pretty sure that's how that works.
Well, I'm gonna try to go up a few notches, hopefully, and get better as I go.
Well, I think just being included in that list with like names of Norton Buffalo and Huey Lewis, you're doing okay.
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm going to keep at it. For sure. I'm not giving it up.
I would have no problem in admitting it. Horner makes a kazoo.
Kazoos. You can get these, in fact, from Horner. You can get them, and they will, for a price, put your name and your logo and your brand on. You can hand them out at festivals or whatever. But yeah.
She even plays that with talent. Nedra, playing anywhere coming up?
Next week, Julio and I are manning the stage at Project Thank You at the Italian Picnic Grounds, and there's some rumors that Damon Wyckoff may be there, as well as, someone else, Slade Rivers, if he's not recording. Julio, myself, and some other surprise guests will be playing, and we're going to have the booth, and there's all kinds of things. And the proceeds go to our veterans locally, so it's a fundraiser.
Okay, and where's that going to take place?
At the Italian Picnic Ground Saturday.
Okay, I'm not sure if this will air before that or not, but let's give out your website if somebody's interested in seeing upcoming shows.
You bet. We're at njrmusic.com and also nedrarust.com. I'm going to be putting a store in where you can purchase online the items that I have here. That's not quite up yet, but we're working on it, so...
One of a kind and always original by the artist.
By the artist.
Awesome. Thanks for talking with us.
Oh, you bet. You guys.
We're gonna close the TSPN show. We saved the best for last. Thanks for picking.
Awesome.
Thanks for talking. And this is Cam Merzlak with TSPN, Amador County's local television station. Thanks for viewing.